Chapter 19, Meal Patterning. We continue to build the EAT pyramid with building block number 4, meal patterning. What is meal patterning? Does it truly matter how often and when we eat? Should we eat 3 meals each day and have a snack between meals? Is eating breakfast the right thing to do? Is fasting healthy for the mind and body? My first book was titled Meal Patterning. For many years, I had watched and listened to how people eat, their patterns of eating. While working at the Michigan Athletic Club, one of the largest health clubs in the world, I became fascinated by how many people were in constant pursuit of losing weight. I heard all the typical conversations around weight loss: high carb, low fat, high protein, low carb, high fat, no carb diets, cut calories, and exercise more. In 1992, I read an article on sumo wrestlers, the largest human beings on the planet. It focused on something that is seldom discussed: patterns of eating. A sumo wrestler's success depends on his weight. The bigger the wrestler, the better chance he has in competition. The article went deep into the science of how they gain their weight. A sumo wrestler's diet is aimed entirely on the ability to gain weight as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Sumo wrestlers have learned that it's not just what you eat that makes you gain weight, but also how and when they eat, as well as what they do after eating. To gain weight, they become gorgers. Most eat 1 or 2 large meals each day, consisting of 3,500 to 6,000 calories per meal. They also eat a high nutrient-packed stew called shinokobi. Immediately after eating, they take a 2 to 4 hour nap. One budding sumo wrestler initially weighed in at 350 pounds and ate 6,000 calories a day, spread over 3 meals. 2,000 calories for breakfast, 2,500 calories for lunch, and 1,500 calories for dinner. To gain more weight, he decided to change his approach to eating or the patterns of his meals. At the end of 18 months, he gained 150 pounds while cutting his calorie intake by 1,000 calories a day. How did he do it? He simply adopted the life of established sumo wrestlers. He decreased the frequency of eating and changed from eating 3 daily meals to 1. He increased the quantity by eating 5,000 calories at a single meal, and he went to sleep immediately after eating. 5,000 calories times 1 meal a day plus a nap equals 150 pounds of weight gain in 18 months. And by the way, many sumo wrestlers develop type 2 diabetes by their mid-30s, and many die by the age of 50. What can we all learn from the sumo meal patterns? Obviously, the sumo wrestlers eat an extremely high number of calories. This is a big part of their weight gain strategy. Too much food at one meal floods the body with the fat-storing and hunger hormone, insulin. To further enhance their weight gain, sumo wrestlers focus on skipping meals to increase the sensitivity of lipoprotein lipase. Then they take a nap after they eat to slow down their metabolism even more. Reducing calories and frequency may lead to weight gain. How is it possible to reduce the total calories consumed and the frequency of meals and still gain weight? It is possible because of 2 processes the body uses to protect itself from starvation: lipoprotein lipase and insulin. Lipoprotein lipase. First, the human body protects itself from skip meals by increasing lipoprotein lipase. Lipoprotein lipase is a key enzyme that stores fat to protect the body from starvation. When we decrease the frequency of meals or snacks, our lipoprotein lipase enzymes become more sensitive to storing food. As the frequency of meals decrease, the lipoprotein lipase enzymes begin to work overtime in an effort to store extra calories in the form of fat throughout the entire body. Insulin. Second, after we eat, blood glucose levels rise, initiating a release of the hormone insulin. Insulin's job is to open up the cells to receive and use nutrients. Once the needs of the cells are met, the rest of the nutrients may then be stored as glycogen, which are stored carbohydrates and body fat. The increase in insulin levels lead to an increase in body fat stores as well as greater insulin resistance. Better meal patterning. Now let's reverse engineer the strategy of gaining weight to become leaner. We begin by eating high-quality foods spread throughout the day by eating 3 to 4 smaller meals. We also move a little bit after each meal. This is the opposite approach to the sumo eating patterns. Frequency of eating. When and how often we eat is a critical component in keeping our body healthy, strong, and feeling our best. One of the first things many people do when they want to lose weight is to cut calories. They believe the easiest way to do this is to skip meals. Unfortunately, this is the opposite of what we need to do. Skipping meals slows down our metabolism. This is just one reason why eating breakfast is so critical to our success. It is important to break the overnight fast and fuel the body properly. Skipping meals also alerts the body to release more of the fat-storing enzyme lipoprotein lipase. Remember, skipping meals is a strategy the sumo wrestlers use to gain weight. When people begin to skip meals, it can become more difficult to get the necessary nutrients to keep the body strong and healthy. By skipping breakfast, we lose out valuable vitamins, minerals, and fiber that can be found in ancient grains like oatmeal or in fruit and nuts. Eating smaller meals more frequently throughout the day allows the body to properly break down and absorb their nutrients. This trains the body to be a fat-burning machine. Also, eating more frequently throughout the day decreases the chances of overeating. If you are not hungry within 3 to 4 hours after eating, you most likely ate too much at your last meal. The 3 to 4 hour rule. When I trained for my first bodybuilding contest, I consumed smaller meals more frequently. Spreading calories throughout the day can rev up your metabolism. The rule I followed was to eat every 3 to 4 hours. Eating smaller meals more often helps to increase our metabolic rate, allowing the body to burn more calories. It also helps to improve energy by maintaining a steadier blood glucose level. Make better food choices because we are not as hungry, and last, helps control portion sizes. Do you eat breakfast? Yes or no? How many meals do you eat in a typical day? How much time elapses between meals? Miracle fasting. There's nothing better to keep the human body healthy and performing at its best than fasting. Although fasting may appear to be the latest buzz in the health and fitness arena, fasting has been in practice throughout human evolution. Ancient hunter-gatherers did not have the luxury of supermarkets, refrigerators, or food available year-round. Sometimes they could not find anything to eat. As a result, we all carry that feast or famine genetic code, even though most cultures of today now eat more consistently with 2 to 4 regular meals each day, plus snacks and desserts. As a result, our digestive tracts stay full most of the time, unable to allow the bodies to experience the beneficial effects of temporary emptiness and the natural cleansing process fasting creates. We now know one of the simplest yet most effective strategies for improving overall health is fasting. Fasting has been shown to improve gut health, immune system, energy, brain health, heart health, longevity and aging, improved awareness and relationship to food, body weight, overall health. With so many incredible benefits of fasting, it is no wonder the popularity of fasting has exploded. Why fast? I think most people want to begin a fast with one thing in mind: to lose weight. This may be a great goal and can be effective, but I believe the greatest benefit of fasting is that it allows the body enough time to clean, build, and repair itself. One way the body detoxifies, builds, and repairs is the process of autophagy. Autophagy is the body's way of cleaning out the damaged cells in order to regenerate newer, healthier cells. Auto means self, and phagy means to eat. So the literal meaning of autophagy is self-eating. Essentially, this is the body's mechanism of getting rid of all the broken down old cell machinery when there is no longer enough energy to sustain it. It is a regulated, orderly process of cleaning, building, and repairing the body. Nutrient deprivation is the key activator of autophagy. As mentioned earlier, when we eat, insulin goes up. When insulin goes up, glucagon goes down. When we do not eat, we fast, insulin goes down and glucagon goes up. It is the increase of glucagon that stimulates the process of autophagy. In fact, fasting provides the greatest boost to autophagy. Not only does fasting stimulate autophagy, fasting also stimulates growth hormone, one of the key hormones that tells the body to start rebuilding and repairing. The human body is amazing in its ability to heal and self-correct if given the right tools. How to fast. There is no one right way to fast. It all comes down to our own personal goals. If you have a medical condition, you should consult a health professional before trying any form of intermittent fasting. Here are a few simple ways to begin the fasting process. Overnight circadian rhythm fast, 12 to 14 hours. One of the easiest and most effective ways to keep our mind and body functioning at its best is a daily overnight circadian rhythm fast. Fasting 12 to 14 hours overnight on a daily basis is a fantastic way to keep the body clean and feeling its best. If our last meal or snack ended at 8 p.m., then we do not eat again until 8 a.m., 9 a.m., or 10 a.m. Go 12 to 14 hours without eating. It is simple and effective and does not feel like you're on a diet. This is my recommended fasting plan for almost everyone, including myself. Intermittent fasting. One of the hottest crazes today is intermittent fasting. It is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. During the fasting periods, very little or nothing at all is eaten. There are several different ways of intermittent fasting. All involve splitting the day or week into eating and fasting periods. The 16-8 method. This method involves restricting the daily eating period to 8 hours and fasting the other 16 hours. Most people who follow this method skip breakfast, start eating around noon, and end their eating at 8 p.m. This is the most popular type of intermittent fasting. It is simple and easy to sustain. 24-hour fast. This fasting method involves not eating for an entire 24 hours. This may be practiced once per week, once per month, or once every other month. It is a more advanced type of fast, is not recommended as a starting point. Thoughts on fasting. There are hundreds of methods of fasting. Fasting on a regular basis can have tremendous benefits. Here are a few thoughts to keep in mind when fasting. Start slowly. Begin a fasting plan with a 12 to 14 hour overnight fast. It is safe, easy, and effective, and will not feel like you're on a diet. It is easy to develop a habit of going 12 to 14 hours without eating. Most of this fast occurs overnight when sleeping. The best part is that this type of fasting can be followed for life. Be careful not to cut out food groups and nutrients by skipping meals. When skipping meals, many valuable nutrients will be missed. Make sure to drink enough water to help in the detoxification process. Break the fast with nutrients, easy to digest foods closer to the source. Wheatgrass juice, cod liver oil, ancient grains such as oatmeal and fruit are generally the first foods that go into my body after my 12 to 14 hour overnight fast. Experiment with different approaches of fasting and find something that you enjoy and fits your goals. If you have a medical condition, consult with your health professional prior to fasting. Fasting can be an extremely powerful method to keep us feeling and being our best. Focused eating. Any diet is primarily a focused eating program. Where we go wrong is when the program cannot be sustained over time, or when we do not enjoy the process. When we put our energy and focus into enjoying the process, it provides us with a roadmap for success. Noom, Weight Watchers, keto, and paleo are all exercises in focused eating. The same can be said for focused relaxation and focused movement. We need to be aware of what we are consuming so that mindless eating does not derail us. At On Target Living, we offer a 21-day Eat Challenge that anyone can join at any time. The program provides a focused eating plan that centers on the middle two circles of the food target. It is just one tool to stretch your focused eating muscles and gain control over your daily eating plan and to help you reach your goals. The 21-Day Eat Challenge. Dive into our 21-Day Eat Challenge. It is extremely simple to follow, but is not easy. This is why it's called an Eat Challenge. The Eat Challenge has a few simple rules. Eat strictly within the two inner circles of the food target for 21 days. This plan creates a routine of eating healthy for life. During the 21 days, new habits and routines are built and old habits get broken. Use the food target and the challenge-friendly eat guide. Challenge yourself and the returns will be amazing. Cleansing. In addition to fasting, there are many powerful ways to clean and detoxify the body on a regular basis. As discussed in Chapter 15, is it important to keep the 5 superhighways of elimination, the BULLs, functioning well. Diaphragmatic breathing, good sleep, daily movement, and hydration are all essential to keep the body clean and healthy. Cleansing foods and beverages. Here are some of the top foods, beverages, and herbs that keep the body clean and functioning at its best. Chlorophyll and cruciferous vegetables, wheatgrass, spirulina chlorella, spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, leafy greens, basil, and cilantro. Fruits, lemons, apples, bananas, berries, avocado, pomegranate, kiwi, berries, and cacao. Vegetables and starches, beets, ginger, sweet potatoes, parsnips, tomatoes, carrots, and onions. High fiber foods, flax seeds, chia seeds, beans, legumes, and ancient grains. Beverages, green tea, ginger tea, herbal teas, wheatgrass juice, celery juice, and a apple cider vinegar. Herbs, turmeric, cayenne pepper, cilantro, sage, dandelion, nettles, red clover, milk thistle, slippery elm, comfrey, burdock root, cardamom, alfalfa, and lemon peel. 3-day smoothie cleanse. An easy way to jumpstart and reset the body is a 3-day smoothie cleanse. Smoothies are heartier than a juice cleanse and are easy to prepare and taste great. For 3 consecutive days, consume a smoothie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here's a guide to build a perfect smoothie. Simply start with a liquid such as coconut water, almond, coconut milk, or carrot juice. Next, add some fruit, bananas, frozen berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever you like. You can throw some greens in there, spinach, kale. You can add on some powerful sweets. I love dates and figs. You can also add in some ginger, cacao, maca, superfoods like spirulina chlorella or wheatgrass, friendly fats, flax seeds, chia, extra virgin coconut oil, maybe even an avocado, and some powerful proteins such as Greek yogurt, nuts, nut butter, hemp seeds, rolled oats, or quinoa are a few examples of adding some really high quality protein to your smoothie. Again, smoothies are an easy way to bring some powerful nutrients to the body that taste incredible. Find your rhythm. What we eat, when we eat, how often we eat, and what we do after we eat, your meal patterns, all play a large role in our overall health and feeling our best. Meal patterning essentials. Big picture. What you eat, how you eat, and when you eat all play a critical role in your overall health and feeling your best. Sumo wrestlers gain their weight by skipping meals and eating one large meal followed by taking a long nap. Lipoprotein lipase is a fat-storing enzyme. Insulin is a hunger and fat-storing hormone. Overeating or eating the wrong types of foods can overstimulate insulin. The miracle of fasting, autophagy, allows the body enough time to clean out the trash and repair the body. While you sleep is part of the 12 to 14 hour overnight fast. Ask yourself, how long do you fast most nights? Do you currently eat breakfast? What time do you normally break your overnight fast? How many meals do you consume on a typical day? Small steps. Fast for 12 to 14 hours most nights. Eat breakfast. Eat smaller meals more frequently, every 3 to 4 hours. And last, find your rhythm of eating.